Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Today we have another fantastic, beautiful roulette strategy that I'm going to showcase to the world. It's very unique. All right. And that is about it. All right. So what we're going to do here today is set up this beautiful, crazy strategy that we will be using with $1 roulette chips. Now, if you guys are brand new to my channel, inside the pink box at the top of every single video, you're going to see the bankroll. All right, and with that being said, folks, let's get down to business. Start your screen recording right now. What we're going to do here is put 2 units there as a safety, and then your green 000 also as a safety. Next, what we're going to do here is choose 15 of your favorite numbers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then that's going to be a 15 right there. Now, do I got that right? Let's see. Count it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, and that is about it. And you know what? I think I was supposed to put 3 units on the last 12, so we'll fix that in a second. So it was actually supposed to be 3 units down here. Excuse me, folks. So let's try that again. Let's restart this bad boy. Now we have the number 19. 19 comes out, and that is a $17 return. No problem, folks. Let's go and let's spin again. And let's play. And there is the number 9, and that is another $17 return. Okay, I'm going to spin again. And there is the number 3. For another $17 return. Folks, we just made ourselves very quickly 39 bucks. I'm going to spin again because I'm trying to make this thing lose so I can show you guys exactly what to do when you lose, but we are winning like crazy. That is another $17 a hit. Folks, we just made ourselves a quick $56 in about a minute and a half using $1 chips. Okay, we will spin again. And there is the number 7. So we did lose. Now, what we're going to do here is simply spin again on the first loss. We did lose 17, but we lost 19 out of the 17. Okay, now there is another loss. What I want to do here is simply ladder the system 1 time. Let's spin. And 30 comes out. We're going to stay just like that. And we will spin again. And there is another safety. All right, that's no sweat off our back. We are going to spin again. And there is the number 13. And that's going to be a $34 return. But we were up like 56 bucks. So let's go and try again. And 13 happens to come out again. Okay, folks, we just made ourselves a quick $73. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. You guys are welcome to switch up sides. I'm going to kind of stay here for right now and see what we can get out of this thing. We're going to go right back down to original 19 units. And we're just going to spin. And 6 comes out. There's another $17 a hit. Folks, that is $90 in 4 minutes that we just played. As you see, the stats. All right, we're going to spin again. And there is the number 23 for another $17 a hit. Folks, that is 107 bucks in only 5 minutes time. Let's go over here and let's spin again. And the number 1 comes out. And we did miss. Now we're going to wait now. We're going to spin again. We're not going to ladder as of yet. If we make any type of miss, we're going to ladder up the system. Okay, we lost 19, got back 17, so we're still in this thing. All right, we spin again. And 30 comes out. Okay, we're still in this thing. If I hit another miss, I will simply ladder the system. And that is the number 12. That is a miss. All right, let's simply play again. And the number 4 comes out. $17 coming right on back. All right, let's play again. Try not to ladder too much with this system. 22 comes out. And that's a miss. All right, we're going to just play again. Same way again. And there's a number 3. All right. We're going to spin again. We are down 15 bucks or something like that. 20 comes out. And we lost. All right, now we're going to have to ladder because we're starting to go down a little bit. And let's spin. And 36 comes out. All right, we're simply going to spin again. And there is the number 21. That's going to be a $34 return. But I'm still down some money, but I'm going to actually go back down to the original 19 because I'm getting close. If I hit another one, I'll be right back to where I was. And I'm trying to keep the risk as low as possible. And 11 comes out. And like I said, it did work out. At 603, we were at 605 again before, but we're trying to minimize the risk by not laddering as much. And the number 17 happens to come out, folks. And that's another $17 return. And look at this, folks. That is 120 bucks in only 7 minutes time. Let's go again. $29 comes out. Okay, we're simply going to stay right there. And we spin again. And 5 comes out. And that's a miss. So let's go ahead now and let's ladder the system. And we spin. We need to get back to 620 bucks was the mark. That is going to be 1 piece of a loss. We're simply going to stay right there and spin again. And 7 comes out. All right, here's what you guys want to see as we move up to the next level. That's going to be a 1, 2, and a 3, along with this. All right, and we spin. And there is the number 3. Now, I missed on that. I should have had it right on there. So let me fix that. This is supposed to be like this, and this is supposed to be like that. So let's get back to business here. Let's try to get back to $620. Okay, there is another $51 return. Okay, and I'm going to go right back down, folks, to my original bet here. Back down to 19 units. And we spin. And there is the number 10. Another $17 a hit. Folks, it looks like in 10 minutes now, we made ourselves $134. Let's spin again. And 16 comes out. Another $17. And folks, 10 minutes time, 150 bucks. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Let's play again. And there is the number 5. Okay, we're going to stay right there. We're not going to ladder as of yet. We're going to simply play again. And there is the number 21, 17. We lost $19, but we got back 17. So I'm going to play again. And 32 comes out. We're going to stay right there again. Okay, because I can get right back to 150 where I was at. But that is 2 losses in a row, folks. And we are forced to ladder the system just like that one time. Let's go ahead and let's spin this bad boy. Okay, that is another partial loss. We're still up now as we spin again. And there's 2 losses in a row. What we're going to do here, folks, is go up another level. 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 boom. Just like this. And let's play. And 23 comes out. That's a $51 return. Okay, I'm simply just going to go right back down to the 19 units here because we're getting, the thing is we're trying to stay alive. So if I can hit another one, I will be right back to where I was. I'm not trying to be aggressive with this particular roulette strategy. And there is 20. That's going to be a loss. So let's ladder one time and let's spin. $16 comes out, and that is another $34 return, and folks, we're above it. Let's go right back down to 19 points, 19 units, excuse me, and I'm going to show you guys the stats. There's the stats, and let's spin. And there is the number 4. And that's another $17 a hit. Folks, it looks like in the matter of 13 minutes, we made ourselves $172. I'm going to just play again. And there is the number 9. And that's another $17 coming right back at us. And folks, it looks like we made ourselves $189 in the amount of time of 13 minutes. Let's go again. $31 comes out. Okay, we are going to play again. And that is the number 10. That's 17 coming right back at us. And look at it, this, folks. $196 in 14 minutes playing with $1 roulette chips. Let's go and play. Let's play again. And 15 comes out. Alrighty. Folks, that's $213. Not bad at all. $213. Okay, we spin again. And 36 comes out. We're just going to spin again. And then number 2 comes out. Checking our stats. Let's play again. 35 comes out. We're going to stay right there, folks. Don't even make a move as we spin again. All right, there is 2 partial losses as I raise the bar. Boom. And spin. And there is a safety. We're not going to do anything at all except spin this bad boy again. $16 comes out. And folks, that is another $34. And it looks like, folks, in the matter of 16 minutes, we made ourselves 232 bucks playing this the low budget roulette way. I'm just gonna go right back down to the 19 units. Same way again. Now I'm showing you this way. You guys are welcome to switch it up any way you like. I'm just showing you this way because this is the easiest way to show you on my platform. We're going to spin again. And there's a number 23. Another $17 coming right back. And folks, $239 in a matter of 17 minutes. And I'm going to keep going. There is 18. And that's a loss. So we're going to try to get back our 19. We'll actually get back 17 out of the 19 if we can. And there is 2 losses in a row, folks, as we ladder. Boom. Let's play. $19 comes out. All right, and that is a $34 return. And look at this, folks. Look at that. That is a $244 win in this session. I'm going to go right back down to 19 units. And I'm going to spin again. And 6 comes out. Another $17 hit. And we made ourselves 261 bucks. Let's play again. $7 comes out, and that is a no-go. So we're going to try to see if we can get our money back. Let's see. And 23 comes out. We lost 19 and got back 17. Let's play again. All right, and there is 15 for another $17 a hit. And this is a $276 win in the matter of time of 19 minutes. Spin again. And 14 comes out. 14 is a no-go. I'm simply just going to play again. And 30 is a second loss, as we consider that to be a loss. Ladder 1 time, and we spin. 29 comes out. I'm going to spin again. If I lose again, I will be forced to go up another level and ladder. Okay, and that is $34. Okay. But we need to get back to where we were. So safely, as we go back down to 19 units, up play here. We're going to spin because this next one can get us close to $272 again, but we did miss. Now we're going to stay right there and spin again. We will need a couple more hits to get back to 272 or where, well, 276 I think I was at. Something like that. So that's one of them right there. And I just need one more. I'm very close. 21 comes out. And look at this. Look at this, folks. A $285 win in the matter of time of 21 minutes playing with $1 roulette chips. We're going to go right back again. And there is a number 9. And we did it, folks. That is $300. $300 in 21 minutes time. $300 that we just made. We turned $500 into $800. But I'm going to keep on going. All right, there's one loss. Okay, we're going to play again. And there is a number 6. And that is, okay, $809, or really $309 that we won. Going to spin again. There's a number 12. And that's a miss. Let's play again. There is a number 8, and that's another 17 coming right back. We're going to spin again. Very low risk here. Not bad. Low risk strategy. 14 comes out. That's a miss. Okay, I want to play again. Now, if I miss this next one, I will be forced to ladder the system by 1 level. And 12 comes out. And let's go ahead now. Ladder 1 time. And we spin, folks. And that is 1 loss. Count that as 1 partial loss. We spin again. And we got the number 1. That's another loss. Let's go over here. 1, 2, 3. Take it to the next level. This is going to be the second time that we had to use the 3rd level, excuse me, just like that, and try to win. So let's play. We are on the 3rd level here, folks. And 24 comes out. That's 1 loss. As we play again. And 28 comes out. No problem. We're going to rise up to the 4th level. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. And let's spin that bad boy. We're still up some money, of course. That is 1 loss. We count that as 1. Okay, we're still up $84. And we can get back to where it was in no time. And that's 2 losses. We're going to count that as 2 losses. Okay, we're going to go into our bankroll. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Whoops, I almost messed up again. There we go. And let's spin. $20 comes out. That's another loss. We will spin again. $16 comes out. Now watch this return. Watch this. $85, folks. Look at that. Let's get a couple more of those bad boys in that thing. 13 comes out. Okay, that's another $85. Now, I'm going to go down the ladder by 19, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's one level, and then we'll spin again. And 34 comes out. We count that as a partial loss. Okay, we spin again. 15 comes out, and that's a $68 hit. All right. Checking our stats. Okay. I'm going to spin again. I need another one of those hits real quick. 21 comes out. Another $68. And look at where we're at. Okay, we're going to actually go down 19 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Going down another level. And 9 comes out. Okay, that is 266. As I go down another level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And we spin again. We need to get back to the $300 mark, of course. And that is number 10. Okay. And we are right around the same area as I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 to the original bet. And we spin. And 11 comes out. And that is another $17 hit. Folks, let's see here. 317 bucks in this session. 27 minutes. Great. Let's go over here and let's spin again. 29 comes out. All right. I'm going to spin again. All right, it's 2 losses. Let's ladder the system and we spin. That's 1 loss. Let's play again. And there's a number 9 for a hit. $34 return. Okay, I'm not at 817 yet, so I'm gonna try to see if I can get another one in real quick. And that did work. And I will reset this thing. That is $336 in 28 minutes. So let's go right back down to the 19. And we spin. And 1 comes out. Count that as your first loss. We will spin again. 23 comes out. That's $17 coming right back. We're going to spin again. 13 comes out. And that's another $17. So it looks like, folks, 29 minutes. We made ourselves today 350 bucks. But let's keep going. $16 comes out. Another $17 return. Spin again. $35 comes out. All right. Let's spin again. 7 comes out, and that's going to be 2 losses in a row, folks, as we ladder the system one time and we spin. And that's going to be a partial loss as we spin again. 2 losses in a row, as we consider that to be. We go up 1 level. 1, 2, 3, just like this. And we spin. There is a safety right there. No sweat off our back. We just lost 3 units. We will spin again. 19 comes out. And that's a $51 return. Let's go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Let's go over here and let's spin. And 3 comes out. And folks, it looks like we made ourselves $380 in the matter of just 32 minutes just about now. Let's go down to the original bet here. And let's spin. The number 11 comes out. Another $17 return. And that's it, folks. Looks like we made ourselves miles around it off to $400. And about half an hour's time, first minute I was talking. So $400 is not bad at all. That can be almost an average of $800 an hour if you guys were to play this. But $400 every half an hour is not bad at all.